not sure about your future, always go to an industry that has potential growth because Max Armbruster believes that growth solves everything. So, Max, welcome to the show called Self-Made.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We're excited to find out who's really real Max is all about. Can you share with us your childhood?
I'm French. I was raised in Paris.
Okay.
And my dad's American.
Oh, okay.
And I really wanted to. I liked having two passports because, it kind of feels like that you've got another life waiting for you in the passport that you haven't used yet. So it's nice to be a dual national because as a kid growing up, you can always dream of what your life would be in another country.
But what made you so positive at the young age?
Positive?
Yeah, you think positive at the young age.
I think I was more like cultivating a difference. I liked being different, and so I think that was my positive spin on it. I think it all boils down to parenting. You if you've got parents who tell you follow your dream, you can do it, then you start believing it.
Did your parents really inspire you or guide you what kind of degree you would like to take?
No, you're never happy with what you got.
Yes.
And in my case, I have parents who are very supportive and who told me you can do whatever you want. And so I was like, now I have to make up my own decision, which is really difficult.
Okay.
So no, they didn't tell me to do anything. I could have gone to art school. They would have been happy with it.
What degree did you talk up?
I went for a business degree. I thought it was the where I would be the best. I went for the degree where I thought I would be good.
Yeah, okay. I want the word you used. I took a business degree because I that's the degree that I can be the best, you said.
Yes.
What made you said that you're the best in business?
I have the language skills. Being bilingual, two and a half languages, I thought that helped. And I guess I just felt, I maybe didn't have the ability to focus on long, complicated tasks like engineering.
So you think you made the right choice by going into that degree?
I think when you're young, you think that your degree is very important.
Yes.
And that it's going to decide the rest of your life.
Yes.
But that there are so many different paths, so many different roads you can take, and it's more important to keep an open mind as you grow in your career, rather than make the right decision. You cannot expect to make the right decision at the beginning.
Yes.
You're going to make a lot of mistakes.
So, Max, how you started in the Talkpush business?
I noticed that candidates, job seekers, young professionals looking to apply for a job, they had no easy way of applying for the big companies across Asia.
Yes.
I was already living in Asia, and all the big banks, the big employers, they made it very difficult for people to apply. And I remember when I was 20 years old and I was looking for a job, I would send my resume, which was something I'd spent a lot of time thinking about. But the resume, it doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't really say what character you have, what personality you have. So I thought, one of my feelings back then as a job seeker was, I wish I could just talk to the person. If I could just tell them who I am, if they could know how excited I am and what I can bring to that company, I know I would get the interview and I would probably get the job. I felt that way, but it was impossible. The doors were closed. It's impossible to know who to talk to, and so that's the problem that I want to solve with Talkpush, is the problem of people with great potential and great desire to work that are unable to connect with an employer. And I thought, there's a good opportunity to do it and to focus first on the markets that are underserved in technology. Philippines is a great example, but everywhere in emerging markets.
So can you explain about the system of Talkpush?
It's a system where a company is looking for someone to hire, and they advertise through different channels like social media or job boards. And as soon as a candidate applies on Talkpush, there's a recruitment chatbot, a conversational agent that talks to the candidate either on, it can be on Facebook Messenger or SMS or WhatsApp or email, actually, any communication channel, talks to the candidate, collects data from them. So it's going back to my problem is like, this way you can get the voice of the candidate, let them be heard, and make sure that the really good ones get at the front of the line and get interviewed face-to-face by a recruiter. So it's a way to engage them really fast, and then afterwards to automate the whole process, because when you're hiring, there's a lot of back and forth, like do you have this qualification, do you have a reference, do you have this degree, etc. And every step can be quite slow, and it can, on average, it can take weeks or months for a position to be filled. We're trying to bring it down to like a few days.
Wow. So are you happy working with Filipinos?
I'm lucky that they'll have me as their boss. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I have 62 people working in Talkpush today, and Filipino is the #1 nationality in our company in headcount.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. What is the unique culture of Talkpush?
We have a distributed team, so we got 60 plus employees, and they're working in 7 countries. Nobody has to come to the office, but they all have an office that they can go to. So we use co-working spaces, and we give people access, and they can come if they want to, or they can work from home if they want to. We really encourage traveling, and we hire people from, I think, a dozen nationalities today, and we give many of our employees a chance to travel and see the world for the first time and go to a second or a third country for work.
Any message to your family?
Hey, honey, see you soon.
Oh! So Max, thank you so much, and your journey is amazing.
Thank you.
And we would like to inspire many like you.
I hope that works, and maybe a few Filipinos will send in there, or whoever follows your show will want to work for Talkpush.
Definitely. I am Rebecca Bustamante, and this is Self-Made.